Hey everybody, McKyler here real quick to remind you to go check out our Patreon. We've got 7 bonus episodes up there right now and an 8th one coming up soon. If that's something that sounds fun to you, go sign up at patreon.com/doinglearning. Hope to see you over there.
Welcome to Doing Learning. I will be hosting tonight.
Woohoo.
And with me, as always, my companion, my compadre, my dude. I didn't know where to go from that.
Nice. You landed. You landed.
McKyler.
Ahoy, folks.
And ahoy indeed. Such a fitting thing. Maybe. I don't know.
It's like, did I accidentally guess the topic of pirates?
Yeah, pirates, piratas, you know? That's what we're going for, but
All
land
right.
pirates.
All right.
No.
Land pirates? Okay.
So we'll definitely start with a disclaimer today.
Oh,
Folks,
I know the disclaimer. I'm here.
yeah, folks. I forgot my notes, so I was trying to frantically get something together on my phone because I forgot my iPad, but it's okay because I did some studying. So
We'll see what's locked in the old cranium.
Yeah, we'll see what's locked in the brain, and it'll just give us an opportunity just to talk about a topic, and I'm sure you'll like. Oh yeah, I just remembered a thing.
Yeah,
kinda,
we'll piece it together.
Yeah, kind of like that.
We'll get it.
And I think it mostly is gonna work. But let's start here. McKyler, do you have a favorite animal?
Like I like my dog. So like, okay, but like, let me think if there's something else that's really, not really, I guess. I mean, outside like dogs. Like if I go to the zoo, is there one that I gravitate to or anything?
Sure.
Like that?
Yeah.
A way to frame it.
That is a good way to frame it.
Man, not really. I just like critters.
Yeah.
I kind of like all of them.
As long as they're doing something cool, they look cool. You just want to take a snap photo of it.
Yeah. I don't know. I like the ones that are more, well, everybody does. The ones that are more rare or anything like that, right? Like moose.
Moose are rare?
Well, they're a lot harder to see than like elk or deer.
Oh, have you seen many?
Yeah. No, I mean, far fewer than the other ones, but
for sure.
Yeah.
That just like, whenever I think of moose, I always think of that one video of these like, I think they're snowshoeing or cross country skiing or something like that. And they're just kind of like trekking, and all of a sudden this moose is just like like running past them, and it's like they're like, I don't know, knees or like thigh deep in snow, and this moose is just running through it like there's nothing in their way.
Running through water that deep and stuff. They don't care. They just do it. They're incredible. They're scary.
I truly feel like people don't understand how huge moose are.
Yeah.
Like, I remember we stopped on the side of the road because we saw a moose, and we knew it was a moose because you're kind of driving fast, but I knew it was a moose because of just how huge it was and how far away it was, and it still looked huge. So I was like, oh dang. So we like got down, and it was just like with its little, I don't even know what.
Baby moose.
I was going to say cub, but that's a bear. Calf. There we go. And I was like, that's freaking insanely cool. Like, they're just at a pond drinking water and whatnot. And
they're so cool.
Like, yeah.
So I don't know. I like critters.
Yeah.
I don't know that I have a favorite one critter. So that might be a boring answer.
Yeah. Come on, old man. Bird watching with non-specific.
I like a lot of birds. I like a lot of birds, but I don't know that I have a favorite animal. Foxes? No. I like watching lately, like walking around my neighborhood. I like to see the foxes. They're always very, very, they're a treat. I don't know. I don't know that I have a good answer for you.
That just reminds me of one of my old coworkers. I've told you the story many of times, but the audience doesn't know. When he first moved up to Colorado.
Oh, yes.
he moved from a big city down in Texas, and he was just driving around brand new, and did a turn off, like, to get into the highway, and he saw a fox, took a picture of it, and then like sent it to his wife, to his kids. He was super excited that he saw a fox. Then he came to work the next day. He's like, Daniel, I saw a fox. I've never seen a fox before in real life. And he's just like so excited. And I was like, where'd you see it? Like, I was just kind of, I was curious because I'm sure you're able to see, I mean, you see foxes near your home, right?
Yep.
So I was like, oh, where'd you see it? It's like, oh, dude, it's the craziest thing. It's like right out of work. It's like so close. Like, I'm like, like the turn to get into the highway. Like, yeah, it's like, it was like right there. I'm like, and I like kind of explained to him. He's like, yes, you saw it too. I'm like, dude, that's a cutout of a fox to deter birds from eating the grass seed. He was so disappointed, dude. He's like, I sent pictures to my family.
Maybe you couldn't tell in the picture. I don't know.
I felt bad being that guy telling him like, hey,
it's happened to all of us, though.
Yeah.
It's happened to all of us.
But anyways,
do you have a favorite critter?
I do. My favorite animal, and it's been my favorite for, gosh, probably as long as I can remember. I don't know why I've always gravitated. One thing I did a lot growing up is go to zoos and aquariums, right? That was for whatever reason. I do remember in middle school, in 8th grade, they asked us like what we did for the summer and what was our favorite thing of the summer. And I said going to the zoo / aquarium, and the teacher was like, aren't you a little too old to be enjoying that stuff?
What? No.
And I was like, I mean, that's, for me,
what
that was
a weird thing to say.
Yeah, to me that was like harsh because, like, first of all, it's like when my family would get together and like do something as a family.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's not really the place, even though the place is like kind of magical, I think, like being able to see animals, right? But it was more the experience of like all my family like getting together, my sister, my mom, or my grandma, or whatever.
Yeah.
Like we're this is the one activity we do.
Yeah.
And I guess back then it was more affordable. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I certainly wasn't paying for it. But I was just like, oh man, I can't believe that she's talking to me. But that's what I like to do. I like to go to zoos and aquariums. And ever since I can remember, I've always have been fascinated with jellyfish.
Jellyfish, okay.
Jellyfish. And
I don't know that I would have slotted that into the animal category directly.
It's an animal. It's part of the animal kingdom, is it not?
Yeah, I guess. But
are you one of those people that think fish isn't an animal?
Fish is a fish, isn't it?
It's still an animal. Just like a human being is an animal.
Sure. Yeah. If you go enough of like the taxonomy thing, you get up high enough to where.
Yeah. So.
No, isn't there's different kingdoms, and I'm not convinced, but I know what you're getting at, and I'm fine with it. And I'm trying to decide if I want to like look it up.
Be my guest. Be my guest. Actually, you are my guest. Look it up. I'm trying to think of what you would consider it before you read off whatever thing you've found. What would you consider it?
Fish. It would be like it's more fishy than it is like a tiger.
But it's not a
kingdom fish, not kingdom animalia.
But it's not a fish.
Well, no, I know that. So, okay. So, oh gosh, I can't hardly remember how taxonomy works. There are 6.
Oh, okay.
To your point, this is the highest level of classification.
Okay.
Of things, fish and the other like normal animals, whatever.
Like land animals.
Yeah. They're all in Animalia. They are in the same kingdom, but the other ones are like, they're so different than it makes sense, right? They're like plants.
Yeah.
Fungi.
Mm-hmm.
Protists.
What is
like algae?
Okay.
and then, oof, and then bacteria, basically.
Okay.
So like a jellyfish is far more like a tiger than it is like
A
an
plant.
oak tree. So now I'm with you. A jellyfish is an animal, just like a tiger.
Gosh dang you, dude. I try to have a wholesome conversation about my favorite animal and you have to dissect it.
I cannot help it. I am so sorry. You're right, Daniel. You're right. Why is it your favorite animal? And is there a specific kind of jellyfish?
Yeah, there is actually.
Okay, take me through it, Daniel.
My favorite jellyfish is the box jellyfish.
Okay.
I'm sure you're gonna be.
I'm gonna Google it so I know which one.
Yeah. Box jellyfish are they're called box jellyfish because their shape. They're more like a square.
Okay.
More square than round jellyfish, right?
Okay.
It's not your like quintessential jellyfish.
Okay.
But some of them have like little beady little black eyes, which make it really weird looking.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Are they eyes?
Yeah. They are eyes. Or
weird.
Eyes, but not in the sense like we see. It's a little weird. I think
like a sensor.
Yeah, it's more like a light sensor. Like they
okay. It does, yeah, it calls them eyes.
Yep.
Wow.
And they have, I think, if I'm not mistaken, because I looked into a bunch of jellyfish, but if I'm not mistaken, the box jellyfish has the worst of the stings. It's like
I was gonna say there's like two things that come up in the search: the jellyfish, and then like people have been stung.
Yeah,
it does not look pleasant.
No. And I think that's what most people know about jellyfish. Like if you bring up jellyfish,
dude, stings. Have you ever like swam in the ocean and then there's like jellyfish in the water?
I have never experienced that.
I do not like it. Like I've done snorkeling and stuff before, and they're like, yeah, go enjoy the water, but be careful because there are jellyfish out here. And you're like, okay, that's cool. And I remember one time, like it happened. They're everywhere, and some of them are worse than others. Whatever,
of course.
They all, or a lot of them sting. I don't know if they all sting, but
not all of them. And a lot of them, if they do sting, they're so small that it doesn't penetrate your skin.
Sure.
So
yeah. So anyway, like I remember we were out and they told us that, and we get in the water and like, okay, this is cool, and we're like, okay, where's the jellyfish? And it's like, by the time you finally see them, like the ones that we were swimming with were almost completely clear.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, great. Now I got to swim around and look for something invisible. Like, so it kind of like, I'm like trying to look at fish and coral and stuff like that. But then at the same time, it's like currents are like bringing jellyfish to me and you can't, yeah. So
yeah,
I don't like that. I don't like that about them.
They're definitely like this, gentle terror, I would say.
Yeah, I like that
because they're so fragile, man. They're like when people keep them in little aquariums at like in an aquarium or at home.
Yeah.
They have to be rounded, right? I'm sure you've seen like in the aquariums how the glass is round. Because if they have square ones, they get, for whatever reason, they get trapped in the corners. And they'll rip themselves apart because they can't get out.
Wow.
So they're super.
I did not know that.
They're super fragile. Yet they can potentially be deadly. So yeah, it's yeah. But I think that's why I kind of like them.
They're so weird.
They're so like they're weird, but they also can look very angelic and not of this earth.
They're kind of pretty.
Yeah.
And yeah, they are alien, but in a very beautiful way.
Yeah, but it's like, don't mess with it. So it's like, it's a respectful balance that you have between this animal. Like you don't want to be too harsh with it, but you don't also be cautious. Like in both senses, be cautious because you could kill it or it could hurt you really badly. So that delicate balance of respecting / admiring, I've always liked. It's always captivated me. to the point like
Yeah.
I kind of want to have some.
That'd be kind of an interesting pet
Yeah, but
to have some jellyfish in an aquarium.
yeah, but unfortunately you can't necessarily have what we like jellyfish
Sure.
in your home. Like there are some that how do I explain this? So jellyfish have many stages of the life cycle, right?
Okay, sure.
The jellyfish is the mature end stage.
Sure.
So the baby stage, I always forget the name. I kid you not. Since studying it, I'm like, okay, stick it in your brain, stick it in your brain. And even today, I was like, I read the word so many times. Nope, doesn't stick to my brain. But it's like pipe. Oh my gosh. I have to look it up or I'm going to freaking, a polyp. Polyp. I don't know.
Polyp? Okay.
Yeah. I don't know why it doesn't stick in my head. A polyp is mostly what people can have or have a lot of, especially like
Okay.
researchers and whatnot. They're so easy to maintain that you can even put them in like a Tupperware and they'll live in there. So it's not like super hard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But like actual like full on jellyfish, it's actually really hard and difficult to keep in a aquarium because the salt needs to be right. The salinity needs to be right. It can't hit any edges, and you know the water temperature fluctuates from here to there. It could actually kill it.
Yeah.
So it's very hard to maintain. So most people maintain polyps or like in the aquariums. That's why you only see like these small aquariums of them, and there's kind of like the smaller. You never see like a full on big jellyfish.
Huh. I guess I never thought about that.
The stage it. Yeah, and
Like,
actually
I never do see them in small tanks.
Yeah. What I like
I thought maybe you were going to say like it's illegal.
no,
It's just extremely difficult.
it's difficult. There are some that you can and there's some that you can't,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
Just like anything, right? There's like, oh, this is the frame that you can.
Sure.
And anything like progressing further than that, like you said, it's difficult. But I do love that the fact that they're called like when they're fully grown, the term jellyfish is a common term. That's not like a term that people like.
It's not a scientific term.
But it's so funny because they just call them medusas because of the bell.
Yeah.
And then like their
hairs.
Yeah. So it's like, I think that's really cool. And people that study jellyfishes are called medusaologists.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was just like, that is so cool.
Well, I had no idea.
To be called
Medusology
yeah.
is the study of jellyfish?
Yeah. It's like, what?
Wow.
I would think like you're studying ancient Greek or something like the gods. But I thought that was really, really cool.
That's wild.
So I do like the jellyfish because they are, they're way older than the dinosaurs. So like
sure,
they predate dinosaurs. So they've been 500 million years on this earth. And they do it all having no brains, no bones, no problem.
Who needs them?
Yeah. They're just
Who needs them?
Like, no, get that out. That's inefficient. Get out.
Yeah.
That's inefficient. Get out.
There's not much to them really, is there?
No, there really isn't. Like when you like break it down, there's nothing. Like, to be honest, there's nothing. They don't have a heart either.
What do they have, Daniel? Dagnab, dude. We're running out of things.
They have tentacles, of course.
Okay. Yep.
They have their stomach. They do have stomach and they do have gonads.
Where? What? Okay.
I guess their bell could be considered like an epidermis.
Weird.
But this is the word I can't remember one of the words I was trying to remember, right? But they only have one hole in their body.
Yeah.
That acts as both their rectum and their mouth.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, they're like hollow, aren't they? Are they hollow? Like, is it just like a bowl?
Here, I'll show you. I'll show you like a diagram of I'm showing McKyler like a little thing of how they kind of are. So they are see-through, but then you have like a little
There's
bit
like
of
a little pocket inside them.
Basically the stomach, the sexual reproduction organs, and a couple of other stuff.
Wow, I feel like you'd be able to see that easier.
Oh no.
It's like invisible.
It is, but except when it
Some
comes
of these are
to
a little bit more obvious.
Yeah, especially when it comes to eating. Sometimes their prey that they eat, like sometimes they eat smaller fish or algae, all this stuff, right? There's been accounts where when they eat a fish, it's not dead.
Weird.
So when it goes in to get in the stomach to be digested, sometimes they can see this fish swimming around inside the jelly.
No, that's crazy.
And basically it's swimming to its death because it's getting,
digested.
It's getting digested actively.
What?
So it's just like,
that's hardcore.
Dude, I'm just like, what is going on? Like, that would suck so bad, but it would be kind of cool to see because you're just like peeking into something you don't really get to see.
Yeah.
But the word, this is not an official term, but some Medusaologist, friend groups have coined the term throoping.
What? Okay.
As what jellyfish do, because basically, right, they only have one hole.
Sure.
So they're so the same hole they eat, that's where they go to the bathroom. So basically, it's them throwing up and pooping at the same time. Which
I feel like that's like not the right way to think about it, unless it is. It just feels like a different thing. Like we shouldn't relate it so much back to how everything else works because it's a different thing.
I agree, but I just thought that word was so funny.
Come on. Ugh.
I just thought it was so funny. I was
All
like, dude, I just have to bring up that word because it's hilarious to me. I'm just like,
and that's what the scientists come up with?
In not any actual official terms, just like internally, just like as friends, like if we were both Medusaologists, like, bro.
It makes enough it sort of makes enough intuitive sense. I get what you're saying. I would see why I wouldn't want to put it in a like a scholarly journal.
Yes.
But
yes,
if I'm trying to convey a point while I'm working on some research, it would be well understood.
Yeah. I think that's what they're kind of going with, right? So
all right.
So kind of pulling it back, why Medusa, right? Why besides the fact the common, right, that it kind of looks like the snake hairs and stuff like that. So Greeks, like it, they believe in Medusa. Like if you stared at Medusa, it would like paralyze you and turn you to stone, right?
Yeah.
So for them, it was really fitting for the jellyfish because jellyfish kind of like paralyze their prey.
Paralyze their prey,
and it's kind of like a poetic link to that. So there's okay, that's part of it.
Yeah, that feels right.
I think it was really cool. There's a Japanese folklore excuse me, where there was where jellyfish once had bones. So they're theoretically jellyfish had bones at one time, and the sea god sent them to fetch a monkey's liver, but the jellyfish failed to bring it back. So this god stripped them of their bones, so that's why they don't have bones.
That checks out.
So I'm just
all that makes sense. I love some good folklore because none of that is just like, why the liver?
Right.
That's where I got stuck. The rest of it, okay.
Yeah.
Liver, I don't know.
I thought this one was cool. This is a Polynesian legend. They say that the jellyfish are the souls of drowned sailors glowing softly as they float by moonlight. So
weird.
It's kind of eerie.
I kind of like that.
But I like it.
Who came up with that one?
This is Polynesian.
Okay.
And which brings us, this is why I was like kind of saying, oh, it ties it perfectly. Remember, like you were like, what'd you say, yo-ho or whatever in the beginning? Ahoy.
Yeah.
Yo-ho. Yo-ho-ho.
Next time.
Norse seafarers, the Vikings, they saw them as sea ghosts because they're like bioluminescence, right?
Yeah, they're kind of ghostly.
Yeah. And they also believe they were spirits or omens for storms ahead.
Weird.
So you put all this together, right? So you start getting like...
That's like the opposite end of the, like, that is across the globe.
Yeah.
And they have the same superstition.
Yeah. So you start getting stuff
is that directly? I got to figure that out.
Directly across from each other. So you start getting stories of like ghost ships, you know? So like, let's just say you're sailing, right? And off in the distance, there's a ship, maybe let's just say, for argument's sake, a pirate ship, right? You just see a pirate ship out in the distance. Already, you're kind of on high alert because it's a pirate ship. But then imagine this pirate ship all along the base of it having jellyfish that are bioluminescence.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you start thinking like, oh man, this is a ghost ship. This is a ghost ship. Pirate ship. Like we better get it out of Dodge. Which I think that's awesome that a jellyfish can play a role like that. They're just living their lives and people are like making up these superstitions or all this stuff.
Let's see. Oh gosh. Okay. It's quite close to Polynesia, but it's like between New Zealand and Antarctica. If you dug a hole through Oslo. Yeah. So it's very close to the opposite. The very opposite. It's called I don't know if it's Greek, Antipodes.
Okay.
Antipode. It's, the opposite point on the globe. So that's really cool that they have that same
they
superstition.
still,
I think that's super cool.
Yeah.
I also like the picture of a pirate ship with like ghostly bioluminescent jellyfish in it is a vivid one.
Right.
Like that is such a cool image to me.
And I mean, just like, I think it would look cool either way from like, I'm thinking about it, looking it from the top down, seeing the ship floating above jellyfish. But then if you take it in reverse, seeing all these jellyfish and like the bottom of a ship breaking through, like kind of like scooting them across, it still would look pretty sweet too. It's just like, you can barely see these sails through the water and stuff. Like, it would like, it
almost looks, like it's being carried by the jellyfish. Like, I don't know.
But I mean, I can see where they would get that. I mean, like, I've never seen, besides aquariums, like that bioluminescence.
I have seen them. I was on a sailboat one time, for a week, and like living on it, and there would be bioluminescent jellyfish at night sometimes.
Yeah.
And you'd be like even in port or things like that, you'd see them. But it's very cool because they're not like, it's like super bright all the time. They are very ghostly, even that. So it's just like you kind of see them, and then like once you see what you're looking for, you can start to make out shapes and stuff. But it's not just like a flashlight, blasting you.
Yeah, of course, and that it adds the eeriness and whatnot. So I don't know if I definitely didn't say it. But when they're big groups like that, there's several names they're called. So they can be called a smack.
What?
A swarm.
A smack?
Yeah, a smack. That's a smack of jelly.
All right.
A swarm. I mean,
that makes more sense to me.
And the one I actually kind of lean towards and like a little more is a bloom. A bloom of jellies.
A bloom of jellyfish. I was gonna go with something ridiculous, like an Armageddon.
An Armageddon.
I don't know. Doesn't that just sound hardcore?
It sounds something.
I don't know. If you got to name a group of jellyfish, what would you name it?
I have no idea.
A squadron?
A smack.
Somebody thought that was a good idea.
Because they're gonna smack the heck out of you.
Yeah, I don't. How do they? Who gets to decide that stuff, and why did they decide a smack?
I don't know.
That's kind of
because maybe
I don't know.
Maybe when you see them, it's like getting smacked in the face. You're like, whoa. Like, are you serious?
Or maybe it was a surfer who got smacked in the face by a bunch of them. Was ripping barrels, man.
Yeah, that's a pretty good surfer, dude.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
It was me. I came up with smack. It was a dark time in my life.
That's pretty
smack. There's got to be other weird animal ones that just.
I'm sure
Most of them are so silly, but
I mean, everybody knows. But like, I think one of the coolest ones is a murder, right?
Yeah.
I think that has to be one of the coolest ones.
I bird things.
Yeah.
Do you know what a group of ravens is called? Because that's a group of crows.
Crows, yeah. I don't know.
A conspiracy.
Why? Why these birds?
I don't know. Well, okay. Well, I can tell you why ravens is because it's pretty infrequent that you'll see more than like 2 ravens together at any time.
Mm-hmm.
Like crows flock. Ravens kind of don't. They're kind of solitary creatures. So anytime you see like 2, it's weird. And then I think there's actually another term for like more than 2, but I can't remember. So that's why it's a group of, if more than one raven is coming together, then it's a conspiracy. Yeah.
So, but they definitely come together, for mating season, right?
Yeah.
And
like it happens. Like it's not uncommon to have a couple ravens together, but like 5 is very weird. There's a couple of different ones. This is fun while we're on it.
Yeah.
While we're on it, little segue. I'm just gonna bring in birds because whatever.
Because that's part of our lore now.
I guess so. They have a couple of names. A conspiracy is one of them. A treachery is really interesting. A rave. Okay, I guess
I get it.
Yeah. And then of course flock, but this one's really fun. An unkindness.
Wow, these are very like eerie, like very like.
Yeah, I know, huh?
Dark.
Yeah, that one originates from when people wrongly believed ravens were cruel to their young or symbolized bad omens in mythology. They were depicted as tricksters and harbingers of death. So there you go, an unkindness. But ravens are cooler than crows. I'm off my soapbox. Back to jellyfish, Daniel.
I wish I would have brought up the sound of a jellyfish, because a jellyfish does make a sound.
What?
Yeah.
Is it not just like
It's I guess kind of sound like more like white noise kind of thing.
Go ahead. It's not like a bloop noise?
No.
They go like bloop, bloop.
No.
They just go
I guess. It's I don't know how they would
I
capture
do not believe you. Yeah, how does anybody know jellyfish makes a noise?
somebody out
The
there.
ocean's loud. Like, have you ever been in the, like, you could put your head under the water. You can hear so much stuff.
Let's see.
We got to do
I'm just going to look
a
it up.
jellyfish noise.
I'm just going to look it up.
How do they make the noise?
Their vocal
I feel
cords
like-
that they don't have.
I was going to say, do they use like their little stingers? It's like it's like pew, 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 pew. You can do this, Daniel.
Well,
YouTube.
I mean, I'm looking at it, but it's like I don't think this is it. Let's. Oh yeah, that's it.
What? Show me the video. No. What?
Yeah, they make a weird like. They make a weird noise, dude.
I don't like that. Take it back. Unsubscribe. That's an awful noise.
Yes.
You could take that and like, you know how wow, I'm very distractible tonight apparently. We'll bring it back to episode 1, Jurassic Park.
Oh my gosh.
Jurassic Park, the original T-Rex noise is like a mix of like an elephant and like a tiger and something else or whatever.
A whale, I think.
A whale.
Yeah.
I think they could do like in a horror movie, you could take a jellyfish noise and mix it with some other stuff and have like a really nice creepy monster noise.
100%.
Yeah,
definitely can be able to happen.
Like if imagine this, Daniel, you do own jellyfish and you didn't know that they make noise.
Oh
right?
my
and then
gosh.
you go to bed and you just like
start hearing. I think I'd be terrified. I'm like, what is going on?
Then you'd like have to walk around trying to figure out what's going on. And there's your little jellyfish just like blooping around. It needs to be a kinder, bloopier noise, I think. Give me the Disney version, Daniel.
Disney version.
I don't think this hardcore real life version. I was not ready for jellyfish noises.
I think the only Disney movie that I can think of that has jellyfish is Finding Nemo. And I don't think they made any noise in that one.
What's the scene in Tangled where they're like in the boat or whatever and they're watching the lanterns, and isn't there something in the water too? Have you heard of Tangled, Daniel?
Yes, Tangled is one of those that's not in my wheelhouse. Like I've seen it maybe once.
I like it because they hit people with pans, and I think that's pretty cool. Tangled boat scene. They are in Jellyfish or in Finding Nemo because they got to bounce across.
Yeah, they got to
tops.
bounce. Yep. This is my squishy. Bad squishy. Bad squishy.
And then they all rise up. Maybe it's just the reflection in the water, but I swear that there was something in the water.
I mean, there's other bioluminescent stuff.
I think it's the reflection of the lanterns is what I was thinking.
So no, there is no Disney version of jellyfish noises.
Daniel, we're going to have a very disappointed friend. At least one very disappointed friend. Mostly in me. Whatever. I can't think. I too cannot think of any other Disney or Pixar jellyfish. They're underrepresented.
DreamWorks has one.
Okay.
I think it's Bert and Ernie.
What?
For Shark Tale? With Will Smith?
Oh. Is that the names of the jellyfish?
Yes.
Oh, I was like stuck on like Sesame Street and I'm like, that's not DreamWorks. Right?
No.
Like, I was trying to piece it together. I'm like, it's not coming together, Daniel. Help me.
But
Okay, Shark Tale. I don't know that I've ever watched that fully.
you don't know the song like "Working at the Car
That's like the
Wash
first five.
and-"
I'm familiar with the first 5 minutes of the movie, but I don't know that I've ever made it past that.
No, but I think the jellyfish are Rastafarian, so it doesn't really
Okay.
count.
Okay.
But you can see where they got that, right?
Yeah.
But anyways,
We need more jellyfish movies.
We
Somebody
do.
get on it.
please get better noises.
No kidding. Somebody find a better jellyfish noise.
And then it's gonna be a whole Mandela effect. People will be like, I swear they used to sound like like no, it's never sounded like that.
Yeah, let's all conspire together to change the jellyfish noise. That's how it works, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if I ran these anatomy. I think we just kind of brushed over them, so I'm just gonna kind of put them back in there.
Oh, bring me back.
They're mostly made out of water. About 95 to 98% of a jellyfish is water. Which
Okay.
um
Does that count like just if they're in water, then therefore there is water in them, or is it like within their cells?
kind of like us?
Yeah.
Like, you know how like
okay. We're like a lot of water.
a
too.
lot of 70%
Sure.
or whatever, but they're like 95 to 98% water, with everything else just being super thin layers of tissues. And
Okay,
then
sure.
their stinging cells are called nematocysts.
Whoa.
Yeah. They're technically like, the way I was thinking about it, kind of like, because I always thought it was like an eel, like an electric eel, right? That it stings you.
Uh-huh.
I guess like an electrical current. I don't even know if that's real.
Right. Yeah. I know what you're
Trying to get at, right?
I'm going to look that up because I need to know too. Because my whole life has been predicated on the fact that electric eels are
Conducting electricity.
Yes.
But the stings on jellyfish they're like spring-loaded harpoons,
I think I did know that.
which is crazy. And then they fire venom when they're touched. Which
I'm so sorry.
give it to me.
This is what I get. So I really lazily searched for this eel thing, and I typed in, "Are eels really electricity?" And this is the answer it gave me. This is so dumb. I can't even read it.
One word at a time, McKyler. One word.
Electric eels are not made of electricity, but they do generate it inside their bodies using specialized biological structures. They are real animals, not pure energy. That's what I get.
Trying to look up something real fast. Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
So they do have they do shock you.
Yeah. Yes,
Okay.
yes, they do. But they're real animals. Thank you for catering to the left. Oh. All right.
Well, that's good to know that something actually.
Yeah. My life just didn't get turned upside down because I knew they were an animal. I knew that. I can't believe it. Just no judgment.
No.
Like, it's okay. Just so you know. There's no pure energy. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
All right, so the jellyfish are spring loaded. I do think I know that. And that's what you're saying earlier too, is like the small ones don't penetrate your skin.
Yes. They're spring-literally like harpoons, so they're like stingers, right?
Yeah. And they're barbed?
And they
I guess at that point.
Yes. Because I did read also like the best course of action, like if you get stung, or there's many, but one of them is like to get tweezers and like literally take them out.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. But it is venom. Like
I was gonna say they're venomous then.
Yeah, they're venomous. So you're being poisoned, right?
Wild.
Which in learning that, I was like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's crazy. But then there's the jellyfish that also produce like they create like this snot mucus substance. And they'll spit it, and it has the same stuff.
What?
So it'll like they'll spit, and it'll get on you, and it'll have the stingers and put the venom in you.
Jellyfish spit?
Yeah. So it's like mucus with. So what they do is get a bunch of their little stingers and then infuse it into this mucus and then just shoot it out.
They shoot it?
Yeah. There's just like, and you can get stung by that too. Not just their.
Is this like a special kind of, like a certain kind of jellyfish?
It's a certain kind of jellyfish. Not all jellyfish. Oh my gosh.
Mucus grenades.
Yeah.
Wow. Wild.
Yeah.
That's hardcore.
I thought that was sweet too. I was like, oh my gosh, that not only do you have to fear the tentacles, you have to fear these spitty.
Yeah, you're not making this easy on me wanting to swim around with them.
But there's no central control with them either. So this is why they're like because they have no brain, right? There's no
right. I was wondering, like, how do they do decision making? Or
yeah. So the one of the researchers that I was listening to described it as like if they do kind of like quote unquote have a brain, but it's kind of split up between tentacle, like eyes, sensors. So like, for example, if you're like, if they're kind of floating around, because all the swimming, I'm putting air quotes, all the swimming that the jellyfish do are just pulses. It's just an electrical impulse causing them to, and they're just floating. And then as soon as one of the tentacles touches like or notices there's food, it like sends signals to the rest of them like, hey, there's food. And so then all of them will act
what the heck?
To go get food. So it's like
a decentralized brain. It's just like a massive sense. What?
Yeah.
That's so weird. I haven't ever really thought too hard about that.
Yeah.
But like, so then what's dictating like the swimming
they
function?
They literally,
where does that even originate from? That's so weird.
Yeah. From the bell to be like,
yeah, like I'm going to go.
Yeah. Cause they definitely they're at the mercy of currents.
Sure. Certainly.
That's why you see beach jellyfish as well.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that sometimes the current pushes them that way, and they like, I'm not saying that they can't think, but they're like very limited. They're simple creatures, but they're efficient. That's why they haven't really evolved. Except not evolved is such a like, I think when it comes to jellyfish, somewhat of a loose term, because although they are this machine that works really beautifully and they like don't change ever, some jellyfish species have learned, I was telling you earlier that there's like the phases of like baby to adulthood of being a jellyfish. Some jellyfish, if we could compare it to like human, right, have learned how to be more efficient and be like, okay, we're born now, right? Forget all these weird, awkward teenage years. I just want to be an adult. Like, I just want to have my glow up.
Okay.
Right. Kind of thing. So they have learned to just ditch that part of their phase of life and go from like being born, being a small, jelly to boom. Let's just be a full grown adult jelly.
What?
So they just like, they figured out like, we don't need this in our life. We don't need this stage in our life. It doesn't benefit us. We're just going to go straight to what we need to be.
That's so weird.
So it's like, they haven't really changed, but they are still changing and dropping things that really don't matter. Like if it's inefficient, they're just dropping it.
Weird. That's wild.
There are some jellyfish also that have, I think immortal is a weird term, but basically are immortal.
Sure.
It's called the scientific name is the Turritoposis dorni. Do you need me to spell that for you? Because it's a mouthful.
I'm just going to let it ride.
Okay. This species can reverse its aging process. So literally reverting from
Wild.
adult medusas back to a polyp stage.
What?
Yeah. When it's stressed or injured, it's just like, nope, go back to baby
Starting
form.
over.
Yep. And then it starts. So you can get jellyfish that are like really, really old because what is a metamorphosize? Is that what the right? No.
I suppose so. I mean,
Kind of.
maybe loosely.
Yeah.
Like they change.
They change back into their younger self to do life again.
Weird. Do they have rings? How do you know how old they are?
I can't remember how the researcher said it, but you can't tell, like, you know, oh, this is Bob, this is Jerry, right? But you can tell somehow, some way, I can't remember, that this jellyfish has been around since the 60s, or this jellyfish has been around since the 30s. So there are telltales of maybe the way they do things.
Some of their behaviors or some of their features.
Yeah. But they can definitely tell the older jellyfish from the younger jellyfish. Because there's no real way to you can't put trackers on them, right? They're
right.
They're too sensitive to put anything. I think the most you can track them is short burst tracking, which is, you know, you spot one and you follow it until you can't follow it anymore.
Sure.
And that's basically the tracking that they do.
Yeah, or like I saw it today and homeboy saw yesterday. We think it's probably the same one.
Right.
Something like that.
So, I mean, of course, when you find something that is able to de-age itself and start life again, companies do what companies do and try to find whatever DNA.
Yeah, we've talked about it before. Like nature does a crazy thing. How can humans benefit from that?
Yeah, and it goes against like anti-aging and stuff like that, and all the fluffy stuff that humans do to look younger and stuff. So, they also, in a lot of Asian countries, they catch and eat.
I was gonna say
jellyfish for that, because it has a lot of like, is it collagen?
It's a thing. I don't know if that's what jellyfish have.
Yeah, I think if it's not that, it's something similar to that. So they like very much prize it. Although the thing I heard, it's just like, it's not the most delicious.
I could imagine.
Yeah.
It just doesn't seem, it seemed like, can't imagine there's much of any kind of good flavor going on.
Yeah. I think you would have to mask it a lot.
Yeah. And the texture's got to be awful.
Oh my gosh. I think it would be chewy or gelatinous, maybe even.
Yeah.
So it's just like, yeah.
Yeah. Because one time, story time, I guess, I was in Panama and we were on a boat, like a small, like, I don't know, whatever. It's a putzing boat to go like from the, like we're in these little islands.
Okay.
Off the coast of Panama.
Yeah.
And to go like island to island, we're on these little boats. And when we're like cruising around kind of nearby the land, there was like jellyfish in the water. And we're like, oh, look at that. There's jellyfish. And our captain, I guess, he he didn't speak any English, but he saw that we were like, oh, look, jellyfish. He reaches into the water and just scoops it out. And like jellyfish out of water is weird.
Yeah.
Because they lose all of their structure.
Mm-hmm.
So then it's just like a glob of weirdness.
Of goop. Yeah. Just
and like if you touch it, it's like it is goopy, but it's not like jelly or you know what, like jelly.
Yeah.
Like jellyfish. It's like hard.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of stiff. So that doesn't seem pleasant at all.
No.
I'm trying to think of like some other kind of something that you could equate it to, but
I mean, I think just thinking about it and seeing it, because I've definitely seen pictures, right, of jellyfish out of water and whatnot.
Yeah.
I think exactly what you see is kind of what it would be like to eat it.
Yeah. It doesn't take a leap of imagination to, I think.
Yeah.
Would you try it?
I would. I'd feel a little bad.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it is my favorite critter.
Yeah.
But I try it. I try it.
I'd probably give it a go.
But besides, rejuvenation properties that humans want to use it for, we also use them to really see what's going on in the oceans, kind of thing.
Oh, sure.
Because whenever we see big blooms of jellyfish, it can signify a lot of stuff. When there's overfishing, we tend to see way more blooms because there's less predators. So
because other stuff like turtles eat jellyfish.
There's some species of fish that eat jellyfish, and stuff like that, which is crazy to think about. The reason they can eat them is because they have tough skin.
Sure.
So they can't even penetrate to defend themselves, and once they start eating them, they're electrical impulses, right? So it just like falls. Well, as soon as it gets a critical fail point, it's just like done. Warming of the oceans, when they start getting warmer, jellies love the warmth. They love light. So that's why people do see them near beaches and stuff, because like in shallow water,
sure.
And it's warmer, and like a lot of you think researchers are going out and going deep sea, finding most of the time they're just like knee high in water, just like scooping jelly out. So it can signify all these like different things and
interesting
whatnot. But like I said, the box jellyfish is my favorite one. It's near Australia.
Sure.
So there's a lot of reasons not to go to Australia.
Oh my gosh, the list is so long.
It's so long, and I think every time I research more about Australia, it gets longer, and yet
I mean, it's almost all critter based.
Yeah. And yet I want to go. It just seems so awesome just to go. I think if you haven't seen it yet, the lion's mane jellyfish is
I will Google
one of the coolest
lion's mane
jelly looking jellyfish.
There's a mushroom as well. Whoa.
While you look at that, it is the largest known jellyfish.
It's humongous.
With tentacles, just the tentacles, not the bell, that can stretch up to 120 feet long.
That's too long.
That's longer than your blue whale.
Wow.
Which is truly insane.
They're kind of gross.
They're just very big, right? They're like...
It's just like a massive... There's so many tentacles. Like some of the other ones are kind of dainty. They have like 8 tentacles or whatever. This one has like 57 billion.
Is this... can you show me the picture just so I see...
I mean, here's one of them.
Yeah. So, do you see... I know it looks like it's a bunch of tentacles, which they are, but in these tentacles, or the inner ones, they're more like filters.
Okay.
So they're actually, as they're going, the water passes through, and they're feeding off whatever is in the water.
Interesting.
So that's how they're like getting all their nutrients. So that's why they have so many and why they're so big, because the more that they have, the more that they can consume.
So then there's, I'm seeing some other pictures here too, of where there's like a huge mass near the bell, and then there's like the long
ones. The long ones.
Yeah.
So the ones next near the bell, that's where they're kind of like their feeding area.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Again, kind of gross.
There is this kanji jellyfish. I'm sorry.
I feel like I've heard that on the History Channel or something.
I'm sure you have.
Discovery Channel.
It's jellyfish that's smaller than your pinky nail.
Oh yeah, I've heard of the. Oh gosh. Yep. Wow, that is a lot of letters in that name.
Yeah.
It's tiny.
It's tiny.
This is the scariest thing.
Yeah. Mostly it can if you get stung, you get Irukandji syndrome, which causes excruciating pain, vomiting, and a sense of impending doom. So like this tiny little thing, it can just.
Will it kill you, or is it just awful?
So there's a lot of factors that go into it, because sometimes it's your reaction to it, because like kind of like bees, right? A bee sting can hurt, but that could be it. Or you could be allergic to it, right?
Yeah.
Same thing with this. You can have an allergic reaction, or you can have an underlying health issue that you didn't know about that this flares up. So could it be deadly? Yes.
How are you supposed to see this thing? It's tiny and it's invisible. It's clear.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Pick a more fair color.
What do you want it
clear,
to be?
Like bright pink or something.
Be like
something
danger.
Yes,
danger.
give me the danger sign. So many other things in nature tell me, not this thing. Just waits.
Just waits and
tries to get me.
And I hope you know, I'm pretty sure you do, common misconception for jellyfish things.
Yeah.
Do not urinate on jellyfish things.
You can't tell me what to do, Daniel.
Okay. You can do that if you want. But turns out fresh water is
better.
No.
Worse?
Fresh water is worse, and your pee's basically fresh water compared to seawater.
Sure. Okay.
And it actually activates more toxins to be pumped.
Why? Why would that be a thing?
And
they live in salt water. Why would that be a whatever?
And
that makes no sense. That's just bad luck.
And on top of that, the pressure of urine hitting it will also cause it to
bury the stabbies,
or to just pulsate more, like to push in more venom. So it's
weird.
So it's like double whammy. Best thing to do, like I said, first of all, take it off. Like if there's a tentacle still on you, because most likely you like jerked away and it ripped off. Take it off of you. If you have tweezers, try to like plug it out. But most people agree, which I doubt you're gonna have this at the beach. But vinegar helps a lot.
Why? That's so weird.
Yeah.
All right.
Or you can just go back into the ocean and just kind of try to take it off. It aggravates it a lot less.
You feel like that would be the place where it would really get you good, because that's what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
So they can eat stuff.
Yeah.
Whatever, jellyfish. You make no sense to me.
Get out of here.
Get out of here with your nonsense.
Here's something though that I think you would find pretty cool, and I don't know, maybe. In the 1990s, NASA sent jellyfish into space.
I'm critters in space, man. This is right up our wheelhouse.
Yeah. to study how microgravity affects them.
Seems fruitful.
They thrived. They reproduced and everything. Once they got back to Earth, they couldn't orient themselves at all, and they failed to swim properly.
Why? You're floating around in the water. Can you really tell which way gravity goes?
I don't know. I thought that was bizarre. I'm like,
have you ever been neutrally buoyant? Like weird,
dude. In my mind, I thought I'm like, floating in the water would probably be the same as floating in space. Like, they should be able to be like, oh, this basically feels the same.
Neutrally buoyant. Yeah. I'm telling you, like, I've gone scuba diving before. You get neutrally buoyant. Like, if you didn't have, like, they tell you, like if you lose your mask or do something weird, or like, that's why weird crap happens when you're like cave diving, which is scary. But like, if you didn't have the bubbles, there's not a lot of ways for you to tell. Like, if you lose it visually, there's not a lot of ways for you to tell which way's what.
Yeah.
So, jellyfish, man, what do you know?
What do you know? That's what I'm saying. Like, they're smart enough to know how to evolve efficiently, but not like, I don't know.
Jellyfish hate this one simple trick.
I don't know why that got me. God. But so jellyfish, they have a weird way of, I think, reproduction, because there are males and females.
Okay.
And basically, a female doesn't know when they get impregnated.
Okay.
They just kind of do, because a male will like get like one of their mucus balls and fill it up with sperm and then launch it at the female.
Jellyfish gotta chill out.
And that's how they reproduce. One day you're just like, oh shoot, I'm pregnant.
That's so charmless. That's weird.
But that's not the only way
that
they can reproduce.
Okay.
Some jellyfish cut that out and they're like, nah, that's too hard. Let's just clone ourselves. And they'll just split and clone themselves.
I got this.
Yeah. So they'll literally just be like, nope, I'm just gonna regenerate 2 of me. Boom. Now there's 2 of me. Kind of like cells, just split off. Now there's 2.
Oh man, imagine if that jellyfish was like kind of a jerk. You know what I mean?
It just likes to find McKyler to sting him.
And he's like, bloop, now there's 2.
Now
like,
we have both.
We didn't even need one of you. Now we have 2. Thanks, guy.
But here's an so these, we've been all talking about jellyfish in the ocean.
Uh-huh.
But there are jellyfish everywhere because they can be picked up in, like, they can travel in water, like the little babies, basically.
Uh-huh.
Kind of like our first episode, you know, like when you pour water into the rock, things come, like, they can be transported pretty much anywhere.
Okay.
Where there's some that have been taken to lakes, to freshwater.
And they're fine?
And they have evolved to live in freshwater lakes.
Get out of here, jellyfish.
So they're actually...
You don't need everything.
They're all in a lot of lakes across the U.S.
No.
Which is crazy. But here's an upside to it. Here's an upside. There's one jellyfish in Lake... Oh, shoot. Is that a misprint? Palau? Palau? Where they... I think there's no predators or natural predators.
For a jellyfish?
For this jellyfish.
Oh, go figure.
And to the point where they have lost their ability to sting you.
Oh, I've heard of this.
So you can swim with the jellyfish.
It's on an island. It's a lake on an island?
Mm-hmm.
What? Dude,
So if you
let's do it.
If you ever actually wanted
They're
to
like
go
all goopy.
swim with the jellyfish without the fear of getting stung, this is it.
Dude, this lake is deep. It's like black. Like you don't see the bottom of it. Weird. What? Okay, I'm in.
Yeah.
Let's do it. These are weird. This is bizarre.
Did you say bazaar?
Bizarre.
It's
I guess.
bizarre.
It's very bizarre. Huh. That's very cool.
And I just wanted to show you this
So
other
many.
jellyfish that I think you would think it would look.
Okay, you
Looks
show me,
cool.
and then I got one for you.
Okay. This one's called the Starozoa jellyfish. It is a jellyfish that likes to be upside down.
Okay, yeah.
So
How do you?
Staurozoa.
Here we go. What? That didn't even look.
But
It looks like broccoli.
it looks like. Which
Am
one
I
are you
looking at the
looking?
right one?
I mean, if you spelled it right, then yes. It almost looks like, what did they describe it as? A wine glass with like the top of it has pom poms.
Yeah, I guess so. Is it this thing?
It's just a different type
Weird.
of jellyfish that I thought was kind of cool. Like you don't get to this one. I don't think it gets the spotlight as the majestic
No, it doesn't.
jellyfish.
It looks like a piece of coral broke off and is floating around, kind of. Or like an anemone or something. It looked like a anemone.
What did you have to show me?
What do you think about this jellyfish? What does it remind you of? It's called a moon jellyfish.
What does it remind me of?
Uh-huh.
A typical jellyfish?
From what pop culture medium?
Finding Nemo?
Nope.
Which
Maybe, honestly. Not the one I was thinking of.
what were you thinking of?
SpongeBob. I had to know if they based it on like a real.
Is that what they based it off of?
I think it's more or less like a fake thing, but this is like one of the closest
ones.
Yeah, it's a really pretty jellyfish, moon jellyfish.
Hmm.
So I like it.
That one is pretty for sure.
But, a jellyfish, they don't buzz. They make some kind of weird zombie noise.
Oh, no.
Do they buzz?
Oh my gosh. Maybe they do buzz. Maybe that's where they got.
I don't know.
Bzz, 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 bzz.
I can't remember what the sound was now, but I remember I didn't like it. Was it a buzzy kind of thing? I remember it sounded like a zombie.
I still have it up if you need me to replay it
I
for
kind
you.
of do. Let's revisit that.
And be like, let's go through that pain again.
Yeah, so I can overreact to an animal sound again. It's like a munching. Yeah, I don't like that. It's a little buzzy, but not buzzy.
Maybe if you clean it up and you turn up the levels a little bit.
Maybe. Maybe. I think maybe they just took some artistic liberties.
I think you may be right.
I asked the internet like what kind of jellyfish are in SpongeBob, and it proceeded to tell me all of the characters. Like there's like a king jellyfish and like all this stuff.
Yeah,
I'm like, that's not what I meant. Apparently I'm not very good at the internet tonight.
Nope, not at all. Come on, man.
Oh man. Oh, jellyfish.
Anyways, geez, I think there's just so much about jellyfish that I feel like I can tell, and yet at the same time, not enough.
They seem so simple.
They do. And here's the thing. So one of the researchers I'm talking about is from, she got interviewed in a very popular podcast that our friends here, Ologies.
Uh-huh.
So and she was great.
Medusaology.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you guys want to go hear that, it's it's a great one. It
We'll
really
link
is.
it or something, maybe.
But
if Daniel sends me the links.
Yeah, I'm terrible at it. It's not my job. Just kidding. It is.
It is your job.
It technically, it 100% is.
Just when you host.
Yeah. But she was saying that there's so much like to explore within jellyfish.
Oh yeah,
that sure. It's kind of crazy because I didn't look up how the age of this researcher, but she sounded young, and she's been doing it for I think 10 years professionally, 5 years like in college and whatnot.
Okay, sure.
And she's making discoveries that people have never seen before.
Oh,
and I'm like, that's crazy. Like even if you're 40, right? That's
sure.
That's still kind of crazy to
swoop into the scene and just like, hey, did anybody notice that they don't have brains?
But they're saying that the community of jellyfish studiers, like the medusaologists, it's such a small amount of people actually doing it.
Huh.
It's a big opportunity for you to actually discover things.
Well, there you go.
So if you want, if you're into marine biology or like specifically jellyfish, if it interests you in any way, shape, or form, it's a good field to get into to make literally modern day discoveries. And like,
it's pretty interesting.
Like your name could be like
in the books
very easily.
Very cool.
Because like,
are you gonna take up a new profession?
Yeah, let me pivot my life like 4,080 degrees.
That's how that works.
Maybe if I spin fast enough, it'll turn back time.
There you go. It's worth a shot.
It's worth it.
We'll film it. Put it on as a bonus
McKyler, am I
episode.
younger yet? I need to really look into this number. But she was saying that the reaction time of one of the stingers when it stings you, from the moment it like releases to hit you, I think I'm gonna say this wrong, but I know it's a 5 number. 5 billion G's of force when it goes off.
Weird. Like just the scaled force of it is just incredibly high.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure
it's so little mass.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 5 billion, but honestly, I could be mistaken. It could be 500 billion, but I'm just going to go with the 5 billion.
You know, it's a B though.
Yes, I know for a fact it's a B.
Okay.
Which I thought that was insane. Like you said, small, the mass, whatever. But just to think about that, I can't even fathom that, because like when I pull, 6, 7, 12 G's on a car, or no, what is it? 6 G's on a car, whatever. Like you can, I don't know. I may be lying on that. But even 3G, that feels crazy, dude. Like going from 0 to 3 is just like, what the? So just thinking about them, like, is crazy to the point where they're looking into maybe, like, I can't think of the name for the, like, needles for the hospital, like whatever they're saying.
Like a hypodermic.
Yeah. Thank you. That's the hypodermic needles. Their gauges are so big, right? To like get in. They're actually looking at the stingers, like maybe we can have a bunch of needles that are small instead of one big needle.
Interesting.
And I was like, yeah,
Teach
maybe.
jellyfish how to administer medicine.
Let's just talk to them. Like, let's
ask them. Have we even tried?
We need to learn the
That's
language.
Yes. Yeah.
I think if we made that discovery, I think we could retire.
You just told me we can. So that's what I heard.
Yeah.
That's really clever though. That's really interesting because normally, you got to like get into the bloodstream, but you could get into capillaries that way and weird.
Yeah, I think there's just so
good luck, everybody.
Yeah, there's so much. I don't know. I thought jellyfishes were my favorite critter animal. Now I know they are.
Yeah.
Like there's
really
no
cool.
there's no doubt in my mind that I'm going to change. I think I like other animals a lot.
Sure.
Like a lot. But jellies will always be like the ones on like
they fill like that real niche role.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
Cuz like I don't know, like I almost want to learn more about them, but there's only so much out there about that we know, which is the crazy part, right?
Yeah, and it's not like we're close to them.
Yeah.
I don't know of any lakes here that have jellyfish in them.
I don't either.
But
maybe next a bordering state, maybe.
I don't know.
Possibly.
I've never even looked into it. I had no idea. So I mean, the other lake that you told me that has jellyfish, that famous one, is like 20 feet from the ocean. It just happens to be like landlocked. It's very weird geography. Not like the middle of the contiguous United States. So
let's see. Lake Erie.
Okay.
Lake Huron and Salt and Lake St. Clair are well known for having jellyfish.
So you'd have to move. Go play with the jellies, Daniel.
Yeah. Let's go play with the jellies.
I want to go to that lake. That'd be weird.
Do you think, how dense was it?
It looked pretty dense.
Right?
Yeah. You'd be like bumping them, like trying to swim through to be like bubble, 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 bubble.
Do you think you could just
like a ball pit
float on them?
No, there's not that many. Maybe if they all like congregated together.
Like bloom towards me.
Yeah, come here.
Bloom towards me.
Summon them, Daniel. Whisper to them.
I hope you like that.
I did.
But McKyler, folks out there, with my sweet, sweet voice coming in through your ears, I did a lot of research. I think I did somewhat of a good job despite not having most of my notes. I think
you did great. Yeah, there's a lot of crazy words that you managed to pull out.
I
refound them. Whatever.
Yeah, I refound them.
You did a good job. Yeah.
But as much research as I did, even though there's, I don't know, tons of more research to be done on these things and
brand new research.
Don't take my word for it. Do your own research and stay curious. Hey, everybody. We just like to take a moment to thank everybody out there that has thus far supported us. We do all these recordings and we love doing it. We have fun doing it. But we are paying out of our own pocket, but it does help when people like Liz D, Seth T, Irvin H, DaDog, Mouse T, and Kirk K help us make this little podcast a reality and, lighten the load a little bit. So thank you from both of us and all of the fans. Thank you for helping us make this a reality. And if you guys want to help be part of the Doing Learning crew, you can do so by going to www.patreon.com/doinglearning. I don't know why I said www.